Hey guys, we're live. Sorry it took me a while to get on. I'm at the YMCA. I dropped my son off at the kitty care and I'm here now. I didn't realize that I was going to be using my phone to go live, and I made all of my notes on my phone, but I was able to transfer it over to my computer. So hopefully, let's see. Yes, it's here. Okay. All right, guys. So is anyone here? Anyone going to appear? Hello, we got one person. Hi. Since I'm just now coming on, I'll give people time to see the notification and get on here. And I'll drink some water. It's been one of those crazy mornings that I didn't even eat breakfast, and like I thought I would make my shake. It's just a long story, but here I am today talking to you. I at least need my water. All right, so since the reality is, hey Kim, since the reality is most of you are going to be watching this on the replay, I guess I can just start, and then you guys can back it up if you need to. So I want to introduce myself. My name is Rubio. I've been a coach for about 1.5 years, and I pretty much, my story started off like I had been watching my coach for a while. Before I started Beachbody, I was an entrepreneur already. I was posting to social media, so I had that concept down about posting to social media to promote your business. I had already been doing that. And funny thing is, I would see my coach Wendy always talking about you know, how she would go on these trips and how she would be, you know, going different places with Beachbody. I even remember when she would like do her business opportunity posts, like, I'm looking for ambitious women. I would be like, hey, that's me. But I never had any intention to join. I just would always be like, hey, you're describing me, that's me, but good luck with what you're doing. I never thought that Beachbody could be or was for me. So I continued watching her, and then it got to a point where putting my business aside, I needed to lose some weight, and I was seeing a lot of people talk about T25, so my neighbor had it. I started doing it with her, and I was posting to social media, of course, because I would post to social media a lot of the things that I did. I'm a mommy vlogger on YouTube, and so I was like posting my fitness journey, where that's when Wendy approached me, and she's like, Lily, you're basically doing what coaches already do. You're just not getting paid for it, pretty much. And so I'm like, I don't know. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. Because she's like, if you're already posting, you might as well, you know, make a business. And see, I'm always thinking of business ideas. So when she talked to me from that business perspective, for me, that was very enticing, because I'm like, all right, let me see how I can make a business out of this. And so she shared some tips with me. She just shared some things with me, and my wheels just started turning, guys. So by the time that I actually signed up to become a coach, I was ready to go all in. And a large part of that was because of my social media background, which is why I'm so excited to talk to you today, guys. And I'm talking to you from the standpoint that you guys already know what you're doing. This is the revival. You already know that you need to be posting. Like, you kind of know everything, but you're kind of in paralysis or just like overthinking what you need to do. So today I'm going to simplify it so much, you guys, because honestly, what I post about and what most coaches post about, it's the same thing every day. Anyways, when I started posting on my regular page when I started as a coach, and then all the while I was following all these fitness people, food pages, and I would post pretty pictures of food. And then one day I was just like, you know what? I'm going to stop following these people, and I'm going to start an all food and fitness page, which obviously that's what we do when we do Beachbody, but I really niched it down to food. Like, food was my thing. In my next life, I'm gonna be a food designer. Like, I love making food look pretty, and to me, visual is what's, especially on Instagram, visual is one of the biggest, like, you gotta get down the visuals, okay? So one of the things, I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I came in on when I started with Beachbody, I noticed that everyone was talking about Shakeology, but nobody's Shakeology looked like anything I wanted to drink. Everyone was doing their Shakeology selfies with their little cup, with their little shaker cup, and It did not look enticing. Meanwhile, I'm following all these delicious food pages and they have these smoothies with like it oozing out and like dripping chocolate. And so a light bulb went off on my head. I thought, if I want people to drink this shake, I gotta make them see it and say, oh, I want one of those. So when we post these shaker cup selfies, nobody sees that and says, I want one of those. Nobody. So as we're here talking about the revival, I'm going to teach you some tips on how to revive your social media. Probably one of the most freeing things I heard this year was from one of Shalene's free like Instagram like tips that one of her free ones to get you to the marketing academy. But one of her free ones, she shared something that we need to look at our Instagram pages as if it was a magazine cover. And here's the thing, you guys, we don't even have to post our own pictures. We can post other people's pictures, not as your own, but it's about creating a brand that when somebody goes to your page, you're like, oh wow, I like what she posts. So if you see a beautiful picture of like an oatmeal, you can post it and say like, oh, doesn't this oatmeal look delicious, right? So you're not claiming to be yours, or I'm totally gonna make this recipe. So you post it on your page and you do enough of those so that as people go scrolling, they're like, oh wow, she has beautiful picture of oatmeal, she has beautiful pictures of like vacation spots and all that. They don't even have to be your own. So we're gonna go through that. So I'm gonna take you step by step, pretty much how to step up your game, guys, because this is what we're here for. We gotta step it up. So let me pull up my notes here. Notes, where you at? Why isn't this thing moving? Did it not go there? James. Okay, good. All right, guys. So I'm going to share some tips with you, and then we'll go over how to get followers on Instagram. So first is going to be my tips of what you need to do to step up your game. I don't know if they're in order, but I'm just going to go and give them to you. So every morning you should be posting your breakfast. It should be some kind of breakfast. If you're a working person and you're on the go, then show how you put your breakfast together. If it's in a Tupperware, you know, put it in that Tupperware that you're taking it to go, if it's your shake, whatever it is. But here's what we're gonna commit to in this group, you guys, because we're trying to step it up, right? Here's the first I'm gonna give you. No more Shakeology pictures like this. No more. Guess what? Nobody wants to see those anymore. No more Shakeology. Comment below, guys. I will not post any more Shakeology shaker pictures, okay? I know it's so easy because it's our life, right? We're taking our shake. We love this thing, but nobody wants to see this anymore, okay? This isn't giving value to anyone. Can I get a thumbs up? And also, I gotta give a PSA, guys. Do you know that little sticker that says BPA free? We can peel that off, guys. That comes off. It's just a little sticker. We can peel that off. Please peel off your free BPA sticker. Thank you, guys. I'm getting all these thumbs up. No more Shakeology shakers, right? If you're going to, matter of fact, this is what I want you to do. So I know I have a Team Beachbody one right here. This is what we're gonna do. If you're gonna post about your shake, we heard a little bit about this in Summit, you're gonna turn it around and just say, yes, I love, and you're gonna just leave a little hint. You're not gonna say, love my Shakeology. Don't even mention Shakeology, because guess what? The more you start mentioning the products that you're using, the more people who are too embarrassed to ask you are gonna go and Google it and get it on their own. And that's how you get people go to eBay and buy it, and they don't go through you, because you're giving away all of your stuff. You need to learn to be smarter and just kind of breadcrumb it and give little hints of what you're doing without giving it all away, okay? So you're going to now, fine. Melissa says, but that was my breakfast this morning. That's fine. You posted it. Let's say you just committed this felony today and you did one of these, right? That's okay. Tomorrow, you're gonna do this, okay? You're no longer gonna share that Shakeology. You're just gonna do this, and you're gonna share what you put in it. You're gonna share what your recipe is. You're gonna share how it makes you feel. You're gonna say, man, before I started drinking this, I was grabbing a piece of toast, a donut at the office. This has really given me energy. I love my shake. That's it, okay? That's all you're gonna say, because the idea is you give enough of that someone's gonna say, well, what shake are you drinking? And then that's when you private message them. Are you guys feeling me? Give me a thumbs up, okay? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, people are saying, yes, that happened to me. Someone bought it on Amazon. No more Shakeology. Turn it, guys. And you know why? Maybe like 2 years ago, this was okay. And everyone was like, what's Shakeology? What's Shakeology? If this is your profile picture, take it off now. Especially if you're in this group. Change that profile picture, okay? So we're gonna start changing our bottles, because I know that we're taking this on the go, but we're gonna turn it around and we're just gonna say how it makes us feel, okay? You guys get it. So now that we got over that hump. Okay, so you're gonna talk about your breakfast. No more Shakeology pictures. We all did it. It needs to stop, okay? I did it too, totally did it. Every Sunday I would do it every Sunday. So I remember on my way to church, no more starving during church. No more. Okay, here's another crime, you guys. So going along with building your brand and your image on social media. So we just learned right now, I taught you that you can use images that aren't even your own and just talk about why you love them, how it looks delicious, how you're gonna recreate it, okay? But you don't want to do too much of that, guys, because if you want people to come to you and trust you for advice, they got to know that you're the girl that brings it. So yes, occasionally on a busy day or whatever, you can post pictures that aren't yours. But if we're here stepping it up, you guys have to be a little more deliberate with your posts, and you got to make a little more effort, because remember, Instagram is all visual. So if people are just scrolling, what are you gonna post that's gonna be eye-catching, okay? So you need to make a little more effort. And here's something I'm gonna drop on you right now. Go to TJ Maxx, go to the dollar store, and invest in 2 cute plates. And when I say cute, nothing with, maybe you could do a design, but plain, a white plate from the dollar store. You need an all white plate. And I bought something from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's a plastic plate, hard, that looks like wood. So it's like really country looking. It's a wooded plate that looks like wood. Go out and buy a nice wood cutting board, maybe, so that if you do anything of you chopping your veggies, you have a beautiful cutting board. I'm actually going to do that right now. And go buy a beautiful wooden bowl. I bought a few from Publix that were just like $1.99. They're like I don't know, it was not the strong like bamboo ones. It's a thinner one, but it looks beautiful in pictures. So what I want you to do is go out today. Don't go anywhere expensive. Go to TJ Maxx, go to Ross, go to the home section, and I want you to invest in like a cute jar, a cute mug, something that is visually appealing, okay? So I went to the dollar store and I bought a beautiful goblet, like a wine goblet. I don't drink wine, so I don't just have those glasses chilling around my house, but that's what I'll make my beautiful Shakeology pictures. And guess what? So I live on a big lake and I have a palm tree and all that, but the lighting isn't always good when I face the lake, which sucks. But I have this plain palm tree on underneath in my patio. It's tropical looking. I bought it for $11 at Costco. It's one of my what do you call it? Like patio plants. And I will take all of my pictures. Like lately I've been doing this because the lighting the opposite way of the lake is beautiful. So lately I've just been propping up my shake right on that beautiful palm tree, and all of a sudden it looks tropical. My yard could be a mess, but I'm just propping it behind that beautiful tree. Find a plant, something with color, something green, and go outside and take your food pictures. You guys, yes, this takes a little more time. And sometimes I'm like, doggone it, I'm so hungry, my food's already cold. But this is our job. And guess what? People know me for my food pictures on Instagram. But why? Because I'm going outside and I'm being deliberate and intentional with my pictures. Sure, I could just plop it on a paper plate and eat it, but I'm not doing that. I'm taking a moment, delaying my hunger a bit, and I'm going outside and I'm creating a beautiful image so that it is visually appealing to people. So today I want you to commit to being more intentional with your pictures, guys. We gotta step up our image, and this is how you do it. People tell me, oh, but you make your food look so pretty. Guess what, you guys? I use an iPhone and I use natural light. I just go outside. And I just saw this, thank you guys. I just saw this with one of my coaches. I said, listen, I gave her the advice to go outside. to see this coach where she was just a week ago and her pictures that she's posting now, I'm just blown away. And I want you guys to blow me away with your new food pictures. Matter of fact, today, everyone's gonna eat lunch, breakfast, dinner. On this post below, I want everyone to come back with their beautiful creation and post it in the comments below as you go throughout your day. And tell me, hashtag stepping up my game, okay? Stepping up my game means that you're gonna be deliberate. You're gonna start going outside where it's beautiful lighting, or you're gonna face a window, prop your food down, get really close on that picture, and make it look visually appealing. Guess what, guys? Sometimes you gotta sprinkle a little bit of extra cilantro on the top of your salad just to make it look cute. Or if you make a little soup, put some, you know, a little something. And of course, you know, we don't all, obviously food, I have a coach that food is not her thing. She's like, I don't really eat, I'm just grabbing things on the go. Food is not her thing. I understand that. But if we're talking about stepping up our game here, and we're talking about how do I like get people to want to follow me and want to be on my page, this is how you do it, guys. So this is about maybe doing things that like, oh, but I'm not really become that, okay? I think at this point in the game, we can't use these like, but I'm just not, like, become it. Whatever you're not right now, go become it. And that's the beauty of our business. That's the beauty of life, that we can become whoever and whatever we want to be. Okay, can I get a thumbs up on that, guys? That we're not going to use that excuse, but I'm just not a morning person, or I'm always on the go. Well, guess what? It takes 2 seconds to pull out a little bit of cilantro and put it on the top, to pull out a little peanuts and sprinkle it to the top of your shake, to make some beautiful granola and put it on top of your shake, coconut flake. Those are so easy. Coconut shreds, just can make anything. Grab a strawberry and put it on the edge of your cup and make it look like a pina colada. Go to the Target dollar section and buy the beautiful striped straws. You can get a little tube of them with like 8 for $1, or even in the party section, you can get a pack of like 20 straws for like $3. And I buy those all the time. I also go to Party City. Beautiful straws. A cute straw, even in a plain shake, if it matches, like if you have like blue shoes, buy a blue straw and maybe like do a picture where you could like show your Nikes and your shake and it matches, you know. I like that one too. So, okay guys, moving on with our food pictures, here is another commandment that we are not going to break anymore. No more gross, sweaty selfies. Guys, nobody wants to see you. Just got my workout in. Yeah, join me. Nobody wants to see that, okay? We're talking about stepping up our game. Do not post disgusting pictures of you sweaty talking about, yeah. No, nobody wants to see that. Remember, we're talking about, yes, can I get a laugh? Can I get a laugh? Join me. Yes, I feel amazing, okay? No more, no more, no more sweaty selfies. Kim says, I love, okay, so guys, you know when you take your sweaty selfie? Before you get sweaty, I want you to take a cute picture of you before your hair is nasty and gross, and you're going to maybe flex, maybe just do a cute smile. Okay, not every time, you guys, please. I know, and trust me, I do my gross sweaty selfies occasionally. I'm talking about if I go to your page and it's nothing but sweaty selfies, okay? Obviously, there's the days that we gotta say I brought it, and I film videos after every workout and I'm looking like crap. I'm talking about switching it up. Don't just do sweaty selfies. Do a cute gym pic, a pic that makes someone say, "Ay, she looks so cute. I wanna join her team." Okay, nobody wants to join this girl's team. How about this? I love the like crazy, like, no. We don't want to join that girl's team, okay? So we want to join the girl's team that looks like she's got it together and she's just this fit girl image, okay? We're talking about creating our image, our online image. And again, if you're not that girl, we can become that girl, okay? So you're gonna take an occasional cute picture, visually appealing with a cute muscle. Let me show you my guns. Okay, isn't this cuter than this? okay? You guys got me messing up my hair here, okay? Okay, guys, same thing. Someone's saying, and guys do the same thing. No sweaties, you know. I want you to do something like step back, stretch your leg back, and just be like, you know, look into the camera, but, you know, doing like a hamstring stretch or something. Posed pictures, guys. It's okay to do a posed picture. Now, you know, you may feel a little cheesy doing a like off into the distance picture or whatever, but sometimes they're necessary. Sometimes you could tell a story with some of those. You can like be looking off into the distance, like doing a hamstring stretch or something, and then you can say, you know, the strength is within you, the power is within you, because that's what your picture is saying. Like you're looking off. It's okay. It's okay to use self-timer to turn around. And that was going to be my next tip, is to not always use a selfie mode, because sometimes, again, visually appealing. If I always go on your page and it's like selfie, like a food selfie, every other picture is like selfie, you know, it's okay. I still do my selfies, yes, because, you know, it's a lot easier. But every couple other pictures, I want you to use your self-timer. I want you to step back. I want you to do a full body, or I just want you to, you know, maybe just do something like this where I could see your arms and it's not just always a selfie. You know, just use your self-timer. Take 1,000,000 pictures. People tell me, but I don't come out good in pictures. Guys, take 1,000,000. Take 1,000,000 till you find that cute one, okay? So, we're going to start using our self-timer. We're going to turn that camera around and use either the 3-second or the 10-second to get it together, and you're going to position yourself to take a cute picture that's not always a selfie, okay? Just to switch up the look in your picture. One of my favorite ones that I love, someone has to take it for you. You could just say, take a bunch of pictures of me walking, and eventually you'll get like a cool one of you like in action. That one's really cool, but someone else has to do that for you. If you have an Apple Watch, it makes the self-timer easy, yes. Also a remote control, but whatever. I have a remote control with this tripod. Yeah. People are tired of taking pictures of us, and we're tired of taking selfies, so self-timer can be your best friend. All right, moving on, okay, guys, we want people to join our team, right? We don't just want to be selling challenge packs all day long and not growing our businesses, right? So here's the thing. We're so confident to talk about our, you know, our gym, our workouts, but we're not talking about the business. And we think that every time we have to talk about the business, we got to talk about how much money we're making or the fabulous life. And you're like, I wake up early, I work full time, I'm barely making any money. How am I going to share that, right? How many of you feel that way? Like, what kind of image are you going to be giving for anyone to join this business with you when you're a full-time working mom, you're on the go, and you're barely making money, right? Guess what? People don't, I don't think I've ever, Christina Delgado, ever like just set a post like, guys, join me because I'm making X amount of dollars a week. Nobody knows how much money I make, but I create an image that can make people wonder how much money I'm making, okay? This little hair is bothering me. So you create an image that makes people wonder, what is that girl doing? That means using your little self-timer and occasionally with a laptop, taking a picture like this, that you can talk about what you do, or maybe have someone else take a picture of you on your phone that you can talk about what you do. So that's one way that people could just visually see, oh, this girl works from her computer. This girl works from her phone, right? They could visually, they just need to see that a couple times a month. They need to see that you're on your computer, that you're on your phone working, right? In between a lunch break. So you know what? It might be a little embarrassing, guys, but ask your coworker, can you take this cheesy picture of me on my phone and take a picture of you, like knee up, just on your phone, and ask someone to take that picture for you, okay? Because obviously you gotta hold your phone to take that, so you can't, someone else has to do it for you. But people need to see that you work from your phone. They need to see it. You can't just say it. They need to just see it. Show them visually that that's what you're doing, and then tell them. So what I love to do is just like have a picture of yourself or like your situation. Let's say you're at the park with your kids or whatever, and then say, this is so cool. I see, this is a post I've been wanting to do and I haven't, and I'm gonna give it to you guys right now. Like, we go to the parks, right, with our kids, or we go to places, we take our families out, and you see moms, everyone's on their phone, right? Their kids are playing and moms are on their phone. And I've always thought, like, I wonder, like, all these moms, we're all on our phone watching our kids, but how many of them are really building a business? How many of them are making money as their kids are playing? I am. So something like that, like acknowledging the fact that we're all on our phones anyways, everybody's on their phone, but is everyone making money? I recently did a post where I talked about, what if the time you spent scrolling on Instagram, you were actually building a business and not just passing time? That's what I do. So dropping those little, like, isn't this cool? I love this. Now, let me tell you posts that kind of can come across annoying, like just saying, like, I'm my own boss, I set my own hours. You know, it's true, and you know, you can do a post like that, but it can kind of rub people the wrong way. Like, I set my own hours, I'm a boss. Like, I don't know, it could rub people the wrong way. So rather than like kind of just like almost coming across like, because it's almost like cliche, you know, saying it like that is almost like, you know, we've heard everyone from every network marketing has said that, like, I'm a mom boss, I'm setting my own hours. You know, we kind of have heard all the network marketing girls kind of talk like that. But rather than just saying like, I do this, just tell people like how cool it is. Like, isn't this cool, you guys, that I get to be here watching my kids watch cartoons, and like, you know, more share, like, this is really cool. I love that I get to do this. So more share that. Okay, moving on. Are you guys getting value here? I hope so. Thumbs up if so far you're liking this, you feel like you're learning something new here. I hope that I'm giving you some new knowledge. Let me get some thumbs up. Let's see. Okay, awesome, guys. Water break. Awesome, thank you. Okay, let's see. I love this idea of saying I'm building an empire. Whether the empire is there or not, I'm still building it. And I love saying that. Like, I love saying that, like here I am, you know, at the park watching my kids play, and I'm building an empire. Okay, people don't need to know you have an empire of 1 or an empire of 2. You need to sell your vision online. Sell that vision online, and people are going to want to be part of that vision. Okay, David says this is awesome, great gems. Awesome, guys, so happy. Okie dokie. Now let's talk about how to get followers, and then we're gonna move on to Snapchat. How to get followers on Instagram. So we all want it. We're posting our good pictures. Maybe you're watching this saying, I do this, I take beautiful pictures, I'm really good at my branding and my imaging, but I'm just not getting the people, right? So what do? How do we get the people? Now, everyone talks about hashtags, and yes, hashtags, for the most part, depending on what industry you're in, I think it could be effective. For ours, it's a little oversaturated. Fit mom, if you're hashtagging fit mom, the only other people hashtagging fit moms are fit moms. Fit mom are fit moms. Are other moms that are trying to tell people or show people that they're fit moms. The mom that needs to find you is not hashtagging fit mom, nor is she looking up fit mom, okay? So it might be cute to say fit mom or whatever, but create your own. Say like, I am a fit mom, or like fit mom Lily. Like, have your own hashtag if you want to like say those words or whatever. But honestly, in our business, I think that hashtags are gonna trickle in people, and now you can show up on people's popular page. But the true way you are going to get followers on Instagram, true followers, is, I'm going to share with you my secret, guys, how I got my page from 2015 to 0 people, and now I'm at almost 13,000 followers. And I started, that was my New Year's resolution, to start my food and fitness page January 2015. And now, you know, here we are almost a year and a half later, and I'm at 13,000 followers, which I still feel like, should be growing faster, but you gotta do shout outs. You have to use other people to share, to check you out. Now, there's two different ways to shout out. When I first started out, the type of shout outs I would do was I would tell my friend who had 1,000 followers, hey, would you share my picture and tell people to follow me? And this doesn't even have to be like your best friends or people like that, but you just say, hey, would you be willing to share this on your page, like as a breakfast inspiration? Like this could be your morning post. Tell people like that. Someone that you know that has like 1,000 followers, ask them to tag your picture, put your picture and tag you. Guys, the more you do that, the more you get other people to say, hey, check out my friend. This is her beautiful, you know, oatmeal picture, shake picture. The more that people will genuinely like, oh, so-and-so, like it's coming from a referral. And I had one of my friends that had like, you know, like just 1,000, 2,000. One friend had 4,000, and I was able to get like a few hundred here, a few hundred there. And that's when I would see an influx. And then starting this year, 2016, I started investing in shout outs. This is what's worked for me, guys. I know everyone maybe doesn't do this. People are using like Instagram, like following people. So that is a strategy too that works. I have a coach that started off with 300 followers and she's now at 3,000, and she's been a coach for just a few months, you guys. How many of you are at 3,000 followers and you've been a coach for a year? Like probably not. You know, if you're not over 1,000 by now, you got to step up your game. And the way that you do this is you got to put your pride aside, and who cares that it looks like you follow 20,000 people, but if out of the 20,000, you know, 2,000 follow you back, you know, just the 10%, you're getting followers. So you need to go, we've heard about this, guys, that you go to pages that you want, that have the same target audience, a local nail shop, somewhere maybe in your area, the YMCA, Pembroke Pines, and I go and I follow all of those people with the hopes that they'll follow me back. But here's the thing, you guys, unless your page really, unless we could look at your page and see like, okay, this is appealing, it's not full of selfies, sweaty, I did my workouts, you have value, you're sharing recipes, you're showing people, you're giving them tips, you're showing them how you meal prep. Unless you have tons of value on your page, this is not going to work for you. This is why we're here learning how to step it up, because all you need is a good like 2 scrolls, so maybe about 18 pictures, 9 pictures. That should only take you like a week or so. That's all you need to recreate your brand, right? To just recreate and step up your game so that you can start following people. If your Instagram page is just sweaty selfies, motivational quotes, and Shakeology, you're not ready to start following a bunch of people. You got to step up your game, you guys. You got to step up the visual appearance of your Instagram before you go start. And if you've been doing the follow thing and no one's following back, take it as a learning, you know, like a learning experience that you got to change your image online. So I'm just like totally here in the like kind of employee area of the YMCA. All right, so the following people is only going to work if your page really is enticing, if you're starting to put those beautiful pictures, if you're starting to like really give value. And when I say value, you have to share how the things that you are doing are working for you. And the practical tips that you use, this is, hey, look, I store all of my frozen spinach that's about to go bad in Ziploc baggies. This is a great tip so that your spinach doesn't go bad. Value, guys. You got to give people ways that they can apply this, you know, this lifestyle into their life and share these tips. Okay, we're going to talk about video right now. Video. If you're in this revival group and you're not posting daily videos to your page, you're missing the mark. Videos is what sets you apart from the mom that simply just got her workout in to the mom that's doing it. Nobody knows if you really did your workout. You could just be posting, and it could be like, oh good, she went to the gym. I got plenty of friends that say, hey, worked out today, right? But when you post a video of you bringing it on your video, people all of a sudden say, dang, look at that move. Look, she's getting strong. She does 2 push-ups. She does 5 push-ups. Wow. People see it now. People see it. So you have to be posting videos on your page, you guys. Videos is what is kind of like the bloodline of Instagram. Videos shows people that you are who you say you are, and that you know what, I even remember before I became a Beachbody coach, there was this girl from my church. She was not fit at all. She was just getting started, and I knew nothing about like Beachbody tactics and what people do, but I remember seeing her do just squats, just a video of her doing squats and saying like, got my thing. And when I saw that girl, I was like, oh, I need to work out. And I just stared at her video. I watched her video like for the longest time, and I just stared at it, and I was like, dang, the girl made me want to go and work out, you guys. That's what video does. It makes people want to get off their butt. And when you post videos, don't just post the video. Say, hey, these are the top 3 moves for my workout today, and try them at home. Do 3 sets of 1 minute each, and you'll feel the burn. I like to do that. Give people, do this right now at home. Here's another thing, you guys. When you post these videos, stop telling people what program you're doing. Stop it, because just like we talked about, every time you post this and say Shakeology and someone goes to eBay to buy it, stop telling people the program that you're doing. Say, wow, I just got my butt kicked in only 30 minutes. Love my program. In this group, maybe everybody else is doing this, but we are no longer going to hashtag the program that we're doing, and we're no longer going to mention the name of the program that we're doing. Let people say, hey, what are you? This is how you bring people to you guys. When you make it mysterious and make them say, dang, that looks like a fun move. What workout is that? And then boop, DM, boop, private message, okay? Let's see, let me just read some of the comments. Yes, videos. Okay, Facebook Live, yes. We're gonna definitely be talking about Facebook more. Right now my focus is on Instagram. But yes, videos, you guys, I cannot stress it enough. Okay, moving on. The followers. So I was talking about the shout outs. So this year, there are millions of pages on Instagram, and just exclusive to the Revival people only, I'm sharing, if you are going to do a page shout out, let me tell you what that is. A page shout out is a page that has 500,000, 100,000, a million subscribers, and you pay them to shout out your channel. It could be anywhere. The way they do it is they charge you for an hourly rate. They will leave your post on their page for 1 hour, and they'll charge you anywhere from $25 to $75, depending on how big that audience is. I can't tell you what those pages are, you guys. I'm not going to tell you this is the exact page that I'm using, but can I tell you that there are thousands and like hundreds of thousands? And here's the Revival group exclusive I'm sharing with you. The pages that you want to target to shout you out are food pages. Why? Because 99.9% of them are women. I get, when I do these page shout outs, I get anywhere from 200 to 1,000 followers like this. Who would want to get 200 followers like this without having to follow anyone? Someone that saw your picture and said, I want to follow that girl. Someone that stalked your page really quick and said, follow, I like what this girl has to bring. Page shout outs, okay? So food, the exclusive tip I'm giving you is to target food pages that you follow and you love. If they have a little email address there, message them and say, how much do you charge for shout outs? Would you shout out? And they will have the rates. If they have their email address there, they will have rates, guys. So you want to target those food pages I'm giving you, because don't do fitness, don't do food. Food has the women. Why I told you when I get the 1,000 followers or the 200, it's all women. A lot of people talk about creepy men following them, or like, I've been doing this a year and a half, never have, I mean, kind of, maybe had someone, but overall, women are what follow me. I see who's liking my stuff. It's women. I don't have a bunch of men gawking after my pictures. It's women. So if you want the target audience, women who we want, food pages, okay? So go to Instagram today and look up hashtag food, hashtag healthy food, obviously not like a junk food page, but you want to look up those pages that post about food and lifestyle. Those pages are going to bring you hundreds, if not thousands of women, okay? Target those pages. And all you got to do is email them and say, do you charge? How much would you charge me to shout out my page? Don't write them and say, hey, would you be willing? No, just know that it is a business for them. So automatically write them and say, how much would you charge me to shout out my channel? Now, here's the thing, you guys. When I talked about you're not ready to go following a bunch of people unless your branding is right, this is the same for follows. Do not waste your money unless you have applied some of the tips that I've shared today. Don't even go there. Do not waste your money yet. Create like 18 to 20 pictures that represent a beautiful brand and who you are, and then you're ready to do this, okay? So save your money and maybe do follows until you go and pay for shout outs. Here's one thing I can tell you guys, and this is the truth. I would not have the followers that I have today if I did not have the holy grail picture to bring people to my page. And guess what that was? Guess what the picture was that brings all the boys to the yard? Can anyone comment it? What do you think the picture that brings all the boys to the yard is? Just let me see. Let's have some fun. Let me see what you think that picture. Just comment some ideas below. What do you think the picture that I use to bring all the boys to the yard, or the girls to the yard, because we ain't attracting the boys? You got it, Sibby. My transformation picture. Guys, if you want to increase, yes, Melissa, you got it, girl. If you want to increase your followers on Instagram, you need a transformation. And if you have not gotten a transformation, then a lot of the things I'm talking about here, you're going to be falling a little bit behind. Until you get an amazing transformation picture, something that is like night and day. I'm not talking about six packs and abs. I'm talking about you went from this to this in a tank top. We don't even have to have perfect bodies. I'm talking about someone who lost 30 pounds and it's visible in a picture. If you do not have a transformation picture, then wherever your social media is right now, it's not going to increase. It's going to stay right there. Get a transformation. Become a product of the product. We just heard of that last week. Become a product of the product. Get your transformation and your business is going to like explode on social media. The only way I'm able to attract all of these followers for my paid shout outs is by my transformation picture. That's it. Occasionally I've shared like a beautiful picture of my guacamole. I have a few like really pretty pictures that of food that I have. It's not the same. My transformation picture brings more people to me than any other kind of picture. So if you're sitting here like, oh, I really want to grow my business, I really want to step out, I really want to like get your transformation, guys. Make getting a transformation your obsession. And I'll tell you this is what I attribute. You know, I went to Diamond in 3 months when I started in this business. And it was because in my mind, all I kept telling myself was, I need that transformation. I need that transformation. Like over and over, I kept saying that. I understood from the very beginning that this business was only going to get so far until I had that before and after. Now, maybe you're a thin girl watching this picture and you're saying, but I don't have a transformation. I've always been thin. Well, you do have a transformation. You have a picture of the girl you once were and the girl you are today with all of the attributes that Beachbody taught you to have. So if you're a flaca watching this page, if you're a skinny girl and you're like, yeah, but see, that's why I can't grow, because you know what, I'm thin and I don't have a transformation picture. You do. You have a picture of yourself still thin like you are today that you can put side by side with the girl that you are today. Tell us those new habits that girl has. Tell us. So a post that I loved, I'll put like 2 pictures of me and I'll say the girl on the right used to stay up late and watch TV, had awful eating habits, would eat junk food on road trips, was in a big funk. Now the girl on the left, so actually it would be left, right? So the girl on the left, so this is my post. I say the girl on the left was XYZ. The girl on the right is, and then I just tell them who the new me is. That's a transformation, guys. I'm trying to read the comments here. Let's see. Kim's like, I'm the skinny girl. I know, Kim. But we still have transformations because we have life transformations. Don't let the fact that you don't have overweight and a fit picture throw you off, guys. You still have a transformation. You can still talk about girl on the right, girl on the left. Use that all the time. Use girl on the right, girl on the left all the time. Repeat it several times a month. It is a great post for people to see how far you've come. Girl on the left, girl on the right. And share who each girl was. It's really crafty. All right, I've been talking for almost an hour. We're getting to our hour mark, guys. That's how I got followers. That's like the best way I could tell you to get followers. I've seen it to the girls on my team that I've shared this with. This is how they've taken their social media to the next level and have gotten followers, is by doing the page shout outs and by following a bunch of people daily, not once a week when you're bored. You have to make it part of your power hour to follow at least 100 people a day if you're going to get any substantial amount by the end of the month every day. Now let's talk about Snapchat, and we'll end with this, okay? Snap Chisel. So a lot of people, it took them a while to get here, right? Snapchat was like, I know me, I was like, the teens are on there, like, no, Snapchat. But guess who converted me before Summit and before everything? Gary Vee. Gary Vee, about a year ago, when I started Snapchat a year ago, Gary Vee was talking about how this is where the trend is going. And he says, I don't care if you're 45 and all the teens are on there, this is where the trend is going and you need to start learning Snapchat. Hey, when Gary Vee talks, Lily listens. So I was like, all right, let me get on here and see. Guys, so as you know, it's hard to get followers on Snapchat because people can't really find you, right? But this is how you get them in. This is how you build Snapchat. So first of all, remember that Snapchat has tremendous value. So every day on your post, you're not gonna say, follow me, I'm on Snapchat. No. Everybody does that. What you're gonna do is post a delicious picture of a food and say, I made this on Snapchat today, go check it out. Eventually, if you post enough beautiful pictures and recipes or something enticing, people are gonna finally join for you. I can't tell you how many people said they joined because of me. Because I kept posting, this is on Snapchat, this is on Snapchat, and eventually the people came to Snapchat. So yes, Sibby, you're my Snap twinsy. Okay, so why is Snapchat so important for our business? Again, I'm giving you my opinions. This is not like every coach needs to do this right now or you're gonna fail in your business. This is what's worked for me and I'm sharing it with you. On Snapchat, people get to know you. People get to see your personality, but I'm gonna share with you right now how to do it to where it's you and you're not just like, posting dog pictures of you all day long, because nobody wants to see that either. So with Snapchat, you want to have a variety of video and pictures, still and video. Don't fill up your whole feed with just video, because it can get a little, on Snapchat when you're going through the stories, you need to switch it up with video and still images. Okay, what I love about Snapchat is that you don't have to be polished. You don't have to have a beautiful image. You could literally scribble a mustache on yourself or circle my head and be like, do you see this pimple? And like make it all sloppy and fun. That's what makes it fun, right? So let me just walk you through a day of my Snapchats. So what I'll do is every morning I have my good morning and I say, buenos dias. And I always just say buenos dias. That's just my thing. I say, good morning. Today, and I kind of go over my day, like today, taking Lukey to school, I got, this going on, but first I'm gonna make my breakfast. Boom, cut to maybe, like a still image of what I'm making. I love to do, like if I'm making a Shakeology bowl, I'll like take a picture of the base, and then I snap a picture. And remember to change the timing on your pictures. Don't leave a single image on for 10 seconds. Leave it on for 2 seconds. You don't know how to change the time, go all the way to the right. It's, what does it look like? I don't know if it's a little like clock. You click on all the way to the right and you change the timer, okay? So I'll post like my base, let's say I did a cottage cheese bowl. I did cottage cheese, I did a picture of cottage cheese, and then I did one line of strawberries, boop, image, and then another line of blueberries, image, and then another line of cocoa, image. And so as people are going by, they're seeing like my bowl build, you know, it goes boop, 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 boop. So it's cool, visually appealing. It's visually cool to see that. So, so I'll share like pictures then of what I'm eating mixed with like maybe video. I love using the fast forward, so showing me like boop, 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 making a shake like in fast forward. Also, I don't know how to do it, guys, but there's a feature on your phone where you can use Snapchat without hands. A teenager did it for me. Sibby, I know you recently, how did you discover how to do it? Did a teen do it for you, or did you look up a YouTube video? You can look up a YouTube video on it, but there's a way that I will just like, so now on my tripod, I will put up my phone and I'll just have it. I won't say a word, but I'll just show me making my shake. That's it. And I'll put music. So another cool thing is to put, like, if you're gonna show a beautiful picture of you at the beach, pull up Pandora or your music and put a cool song and do a video with music in the background. Again, creating this atmosphere, this image of like, oh, look, she's at the park, and you have like a John Mayer song going like, you know, and just like of you at the park, you walking. You want it visually, give people like trees, sunshine, you know, things like that. And then mix it in with like a selfie with a filter, because that's fun to do too. Doing videos with you. I'm loving the bee one, Mama Bee, and I got Buzz Buzz and Baby Bee. Those are my two bees, and I'm loving the bee feature, and I use it all the time. But so then whatever, I'll walk people through my day. Sometimes I can be guilty of over snapping, but my snaps are going up. So what you want to do, Snapchat should be about giving recipes, showing, like, still giving tons of value. I get more people tell me they love my snaps than anything else. So, than anything else that I do. Even my YouTube, that I've like been building that for 5 years. People like my snaps more. So, okay, Sibby says she found on YouTube how to, you know, use it hands-free, use Snapchat hands-free. Find that feature out, guys. It's really good. So Snapchat is where you're gonna build that relationship, guys. So here's how you plug in coaching and all that, because this call, I've already been on an hour. I gotta go, or you guys gotta go, sorry. So here's how you build trust and build your business on Snapchat. So you just show your life. What I love about Snapchat is that Snapchat is the actions speak louder than words social media platform, because you're just showing people your life. You're showing people you're getting your workouts in. You're showing your people your interactions with your kids. You're showing people you. And so every, like with Snapchat, I'm pretty like strategic about it. Like I only do like invites, probably just on Snapchat, like 2 or 3 times a month, where I'm like, oh, you guys, this workout's awesome. If you need any help getting started on your fitness journey, I'd love to help you. I can be your coach. And I tell them, I'll plug it in. But overall, I'm just practicing what I preach, and I just show it. So I don't say, now I'm gonna drink my Shakeology. Shakeology, I'll just be like, yummy, my shake, you know, something like that. Don't like tell people, show them. Okay, so don't just like walk through, now I'm gonna do this, now I'm gonna do that. Just tell people, show people you doing your workouts. Be like, oh my gosh, I'm so dreading this, but okay, going to do my workout. And then boom, next story is like you doing some squats or like jumps from max 30 or something with the hands-free feature. Everyone in this group needs to learn the hands-free feature. Instagram stories, luckily, thankfully, for me, it didn't make a dent. I've been posting them. My views are still very high on Snapchat, and I honestly think because of the filters and the culture we already built on Snapchat, I don't know if it's gonna go away. And I think that Instagram is gonna still, the stories will maybe be for like an older demographic and still are like 24 to like, I don't know, under in their third, like 15, like 12 to like 35, or wait, I'm older than 35, so 12 to 40 will be on Snapchat. But I think Snapchat is gonna stay around, guys. We were all scared, but honestly, I've continued with my snaps and kind of like ignored that the story thing happened, and I've been doing great with my snaps. I think we like got over the panic, and now people are like, never mind, I like Snapchat way better anyways, because Instagram still has hiccups. So I think we're just like, whatever, back to Snapchat. So anyway, Snapchat is how people get to know and learn you, see who you are. I've been talking long enough, guys. So with Snapchat, don't always be plugging in coaching, because that will get old. Don't always be plugging in challenge and let me help you and I'm a coach and all this stuff. Just show people. And then every couple, you know, at the beginning of the month, I'm like, hey guys, it's a new month. I'm gonna be starting this challenge group. It's this, this, and this. I'd love to have you join me. I show them. You'll get these containers, you get your shake, and I'll show them. So I will like do a whole sales pitch to them on there, and then that's it. I don't, you know, I say, chat me right now, have your chat open, message me right now. Now, it's so hard doing business on Snapchat because the messages disappear. You can double click on the messages and it'll save it. But even then, I like lately, I've just been telling, can you DM me when it's getting serious, because it erases, you have no idea what you were talking about. It's frustrating. But that's the Snap life, it disappears. So just tell people, hey, can you DM me? You know, right now, go to my Instagram page. So, all right, let me look through. I've never snapped. New coach, yes. Jenny, been on Snapchat for 3 years. Dang, Roland, you've been ahead of the game, boo-boo. Okay. Snapchat lifer, stories isn't good. Okay. I have a bigger following on Instagram too, but I'm not even getting the same views. I'm getting like 200 less views on Instagram stories than I am on Snapchat. So I'm staying with Snapchat. And then occasionally I'm giving a little stories, but not how I'm doing my Snapchat. That's me personally. Okay, before I log off, to learn how to use it, we go to YouTube or Google it. YouTube. Look up YouTube. That's how I learned, because you get on there, it's not user friendly, guys. Get on, go watch a YouTube video if you don't know how to use Snapchat, but I just told you how to mix it up with pictures, your live show. Don't tell too much, only like a few times, beginning and end of the month. You guys, it's ending soon. I only have 1 week left for my next challenge group to start, and I'm really serious. I want to help you in your goals. I also want to share something that like Wendy did the other day. She was preaching to these girls, and I said, you go, girl. And she said she got like 2 people from that. So Wendy, she had just finished her workout, and she was, you know, plugging in her challenge group or whatever, and she just had a heart-to-heart. She was like, guys, don't you think you deserve this? Don't you think you deserve to feel better about yourself and to, you know, wake up and feel energized? And you want to have heart-to-hearts with people too. You want to have moments where you're like, man, you guys, this is like, I was not like this before I started. And open up your heart and talk to people. You can do that on Snapchat, and it's super effective. So I usually plug in like, you know, beginning of the month, end of the month, like, you guys hurry. But for the most part, I'm just showing it, and I'm getting people all the time, guys. I get so much business from Snapchat. It's like I'm not leaving it anytime soon, because I get a ton of business. When I announce my groups, my snappers know, and they like right away, guys, I'm closing deals in a day because of Snapchat. When I announce a group, they come, okay, Lily, I'm ready. Okay, what's the price? Boom. And I'm closing it in a day. You know how long some of these conversations, you're like a week back and forth. 1 day closeouts because of Snapchat. Because people know me, they trust me, they're seeing me live this lifestyle, and they're just making the move. So, all right, guys, I hope you got tons of value. I shared all of my best practices. We're gonna commit in this group to step up our game, and I just shared with you how we're gonna step up our game, how we're gonna get more followers, and how we're gonna get people to join our team, because we're gonna make it seem like we are building this empire. Whether we have an empire of one or not, we are going to create an image and share our vision with people. You're not a liar, guys. You're not like deceiving people. To just share your vision of what you want, of what you're building here, whether it's built or not. Share that vision and people will buy into it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Lori's going to be sharing Facebook if you want it. She built an amazing business on Facebook, all with strangers. She has, you know, done amazing in her business. She's built a thriving business with Facebook, and I can't wait to hear from her, because my Facebook, if I only had to rely on Facebook, guys, I would seriously be a sad coach, because I do not get the interaction and the love on Facebook that I do on Instagram and Snapchat. So I'm so excited to hear her tips and she's going to be sharing it more in written form, and I can't wait to hear from her. So I'm so glad you guys love this. How do you get followers? Are you asking me how you get followers on Snapchat? The only way you get followers on Snapchat is by enticing people on your regular social media and telling them to go there. Oh, and then guys, so really quick about the getting Snapchat followers. So I don't say follow me on Snapchat all the time. I just put my Snap name. I put a little heart and I say Snapchat Lily Rubio. So let's say I'm at the, oh, and if you guys want to follow me, just whatever, just see my Snap name is It's Lily Rubio. It's Lily Rubio. You can go check out how I snap, but I don't want a bunch of coaches following me, but you guys in the revival group, I'm here to teach you, and so come see the magic in Snapchat. I mean, it's nothing out of this world, but just come, you can come join me. It's Lily Rubio. So Lori, I just plugged in your Facebook. We're excited to hear from you later. So really quick, my closing thoughts on Snapchat, on how to get followers for Snapchat is, so let's say you went to the zoo with your kids, right? So you'll post a family picture with the giraffe, and then you'll say, see the fun on Snapchat. So don't say follow me, but say follow our day at the zoo on Snapchat. And that's how you'll do it. Or I'll just post a picture of a delicious recipe that I made, and I'll say like, I made this on Snapchat, I share that with you. Or anything, it could just be a regular selfie, and I'll just say like, just got my hair done, Snapchat, it's Lily Rubio. So I just always attach my Snap name, because especially if people are new to Snapchat, they're always looking for new people to follow, and so just always have your name there. I try to put my Snap name after every post. So all right guys, thank you so much for being here. I want to see this group come alive. You're all here for a reason. You're all here because you already know everything. Now it's time to step up your game and apply it, because you're totally capable of building an amazing business with Beachbody. We provide an amazing solution for people. We need to just go out there. It's very saturated, yes, but there are ways for us to stand out. There are, and there's something that you have that I don't have, that someone will want it from you, and something that I have that you don't have. So that's why we just have to be ourselves and just put it out there on a consistent basis. And just FYI, I post to social media a minimum of 5 times a day. On Snapchat, I'm all day, but on Instagram, 5 posts a day. So, all right, guys, thank you. It's been awesome. Bye.